for the positive message for today. Today is November 3rd, 2025, Monday, November 3rd, 2025. And wait a minute, where is. Can't do it without this. The positive message for today. The positive message for today. And let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only, Atavia GoldStar. Now for my verbal copyright, everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream, book me Atavia GoldStar YouTube channel, are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, and my lived experiences. And now for the positive message for today's title. The positive message today title will be, let me see, it will be the gold. No. I want to change that to the you will be rich by tomorrow morning. You will be rich by tomorrow morning and the gold button. You will be rich by tomorrow morning and the gold button. But before I begin that, let me just find my positive message music. And I'm going to get right into this positive message for today. So just hold on. Oh, I noticed it was really quiet in here. Okay. Okay, just hold on for a minute. Let me see. So again, it will be, you will be rich by tomorrow morning and the gold button. Now, I know what I wanted to put it on now. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. You will be rich by tomorrow morning and the gold button. Okay. You are at home right now. You're at home. Just picture this. You're at home right now, right? And so you already knew last month that you plan to go to a very important VIP networking event. Networking event where business entrepreneurs would be there and all kind of executives and all kind of companies, just a really good classy business event. So you are at home, right? You're at home and you are thinking about, well, you already knew what you were going to wear, right? You had the perfect dress that you wanted to wear. You had the perfect dress, but the dress was kind of like classy business, a classic business dress. So you are getting ready to leave. You're getting ready to leave and you say, oh, let me just grab a blazer, because a blazer will make this dress look really nice and it will, give off a business image. And so you look in your closet, you remember a blazer you bought a couple of months ago that was really expensive, like a designer blazer that you bought a couple of months ago. And it was really expensive. You say, I'm going to save that blazer for the perfect event. So you look in the closet, you go in your closet, you get ready to reach for that. All of a sudden you look over and you see your grandmother's blazer that was passed down from your grandmother to your mother, and your mother gave the blazer to you. And you look and you say, for some reason, you say, I am going to wear that blazer tonight. You put the blazer on, you lock up your house, you get in your car, and you drive all the way to the event. You're at the event, you're having a good time, you're remembering, oh, I have my grandmother's blazer. My grandmother wore this blazer. My mother wore this blazer. And I'm just feeling so like me in this blazer. And I'm doing my thing. I'm networking. I am getting all of my resources. Everything is going so well. You're meeting so many people. You're able to make so many business contacts. And you have taken so many notes throughout the night. You leave. You leave. You get in your car. You go all the way home. All of a sudden, you're getting so many phone calls and so many messages, and you're wondering, why am I getting these phone calls and these messages? You at home just trying to relax, trying to think about the evening that you had at this classy business event where you network with so many others. And so then you check your messages. There are friends that were also at this business event too. And they're saying, girl, remember you I remember you were at the event tonight, the classy business event tonight, and you had on a really, really nice blazer. I think you might have lost your gold button. And you say, a gold button? What do you mean? Girl, I know it was your gold button because I looked at that blazer and I saw your blazer and it's the same button. I'm sure that it's your button that belongs to your blazer, a gold button. And then you say, I don't think so. And even if I did, it's just a button. It doesn't matter. It's just a button. I can always replace the button. And then they say, well, no, I think you might, should just get your button because you might not find a button after all. It might just be a very rare button that, you might not be able to find anywhere. And then you say, oh, come on now. I don't really care to have the button. Just get rid of it. And then this friend said, girl, no, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to bring you a button because I had this happen to me before. I had a blazer before and I had a blazer before and I went around searching for the button and I couldn't find the button. So I tell you what, girl, in the morning, girl, we always sometimes meet for coffee anyway. We always get together and we talk together and we meet, for coffee or whatever. So I just drive by your house and bring you the button early in the morning. Then we can ride together and go meet for coffee. And then you say, okay, yeah, just bring me the button. And so your friend bring you the button early in the morning. Your friend bring you the gold button early in the morning that you was not even aware that had dropped off of your blazer the night before at the classy business event. So she brings you the gold button and then she say, by the way, I can't even meet with you for coffee. I have to go somewhere and it's really important and it just happened all of a sudden, girl. We'll get together later to meet for that coffee. And she said, okay. And by the way, thank you for bringing me my button. I'm going to go because this is my grandmother's blazer. I'm going to go to the nearby cleaners and I am going to get this button put back on the blazer because I listened to what you said and it makes sense. So I have time this morning because after all, we were going to meet for coffee anyway. So I have time. I'm going to take this blazer, my grandmother's blazer that my mother had given to me, and I'm going to go and get the button, sewn back on at the cleaners. So you grab the blazer, you're already dressed and ready. You grab the blazer, you make sure you got the gold button, you put it in a little clutch in your purse, you head off to your nearby cleaners. When you go into your cleaners, listen to what I'm saying. When you go into your cleaners to have this gold button sewn back on your grandmother's blazer that was passed down to your mother and that was now it's your blazer. You go in and you say to the lady, I need this gold button place back on this blazer immediately. Please, can you please, because it's my grandmother's blazer. It's my grandmother's blazer, and I almost lost the button. And then my mother gave me the blazer. So please just sew this blazer, this button back on this blazer. So the lady that is working at the cleaners, you give her the button, and she's looking at the button like, she's like, oh my goodness. She's looking, and you're looking at the lady like, what are you looking at? She's looking like, honey, not only do you know that what you have here? And she said, what do you mean? She said, do you know what you have here? She said, do you know that this is a very unique button? I am not only someone that works at a cleaners, but I am also an appraiser. And I know something of value that is worth a lot. She says to the lady that was just at the classy business event and grabbed her grandmother's blazer that was passed down to her mother and now it's hers, this button is worth a lot. And you're looking like, what do you mean? What, like $100? What? It's just my grandmother's blazer. She said, no, honey, sit down. I'm going to tell you something because you might not believe me, but this gold button is so rare. I know about these things. I am a professional appraiser, and I'm going to tell you this one button that you have is worth $2.5 million. The girl passes out. She can't believe it. The lady is over her that works at the cleaners, and now she finds out that the lady is an appraiser. She's fanning her like, are you okay? Are you okay? She said, what do you mean? She said, the button, and this only button, is worth $2.5 million. The girl wakes up and she is now in reality, and she realizes that there are 5 other buttons on her grandmother's blazer that was passed down from her to her mother to her. There are 5 other gold buttons on the blazer, and the girl is in shock. The lady is in shock. You are in shock because this is the next day, which is the title of the positive message is You Will Be Rich, and the gold button positive message for today. So my point for this message is that you might have something that is inside of you that is worth so much that you might feel like it is not worth nothing at all, that you carry it around with you all the time, that you've been having all this time, and I'm sharing that lived experience, so I know exactly what I'm saying to you, that you may have something inside of you that you've been having for a long time that is worth so much, maybe even worth more than that $2.5 million gold button that is so much of value that you can get out here and you can put out here and just shine so brightly, just like that gold button that was on maybe the lady's grandmother's blazer and then was passed out to her mother and is now hers. You might have something that is so beautiful that is inside of you that is worth so much that you're not even aware of. But if you just sit down and you think about what is it that I can have that may be worth a lot that I can bring out so other people can see, and then you will know that you are also worthy and valuable, just like that beautiful gold button that was on the blazer that you weren't even aware that you had, and that the lady of this positive message, that's what I'm saying, she wasn't even aware that the whole time she had this blazer hanging up in her closet that her grandmother passed down to her mother, and that she had no idea that those buttons were worth $2.5 million. Each button worth $2.5 million. And that is the positive message for today. For the title was the I'm gonna tell you the title. The title was the go up. It was about the gold button, and it was about the million. You will be rich by tomorrow morning, and the gold button. You will be rich by tomorrow morning, and the gold button. And I'm going to say this. What if she had just told her friend and really been very stern and said to her friend, I told you I didn't want the button.